Good morning, my dear children. I hope you're all safe at home. We have social class today. We are in the lesson An Approach Towards the Past, that is, chapter 1 in history. Let us recall what we have discussed in the previous video. We have discussed what is history and who are historians. We have discussed about the importance of studying history. And we have seen the division of the past. The past is divided into prehistory and history. That means the period before writing has been invented and after writing was invented. Then we have seen about the sources of history. It is divided into two sources, archaeological and literary sources. Archaeological means it is non-written sources. Literary sources means written sources. We have discussed each one of the sources briefly. In today's class, we are going to see about the geographical impact on Indian history. Indian geography plays a vital role in its history. Even the name India has been originated from its geographical features. The Iranians and Greeks called the river Indus as Hindos or Indos. So the land east of the river was named as India. It has many geographical features like the Great Himalayas, the Northern Plains, the Deccan Plateau, and the coastal plains. Let us discuss each of the feature in detail. The Great Himalayas in the north of India are very high, so they work as a natural barrier for invaders from the north. Hence, very few invasions have been taken place from this side. Okay, it protects us from the enemy countries. Even though through the gaps between the mountains, that means through the passes such as Khyber, Tirchi, Kunlan, Gomal, and Bolan in the northwest, the enemies enter into the India. Yes, next one is the northern plains. The northern plains have determined the development of India. The places along the rivers have developed faster than any other part of the country. The rivers were the main mode of travel. They provided the important resource of water and made the areas around them highly fertile. And it helped the land to be prosperous, and agriculture was taken place in more near the banks of the river. Some of the rivers in the north are Beas, Ganga, Yamuna, and Indus. The next feature is the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau had been a very strong and a powerful military base, so it was not easy for the enemies from the north to control the Deccan Plateau. Plateau means it is an area of high ground or a level up ground. The next one is the coastal plains. Coastal plains of India were isolated by land. Isolated means it is separated. The place near the seaside is called as a coast. They were open to the sea to establish commercial relationship with the European, Southeast Asian, and African countries. Interestingly, the first Muslim and Christian traders reached Kerala by the sea. Now let us discuss about the dates in history. Okay, see the first year. The first year is the year of birth of Jesus Christ. So from the year 1 to 2000, it is 2020 or something, it is called as AD or CE. CE means common era. That means after the birth of Jesus Christ, the years are mentioned in CE or AD. But the years before the birth of Jesus Christ are mentioned as BC or BCE. BC means before Christ or before the common era. The years are in reverse order. We have to count the years backward, um, before 1. That means before the birth of Jesus Christ. For example, 300 BCE will come first and 400 BCE will come later. If you want to know the exact year in the past, you have to add BCE year and the CE year. For example, if you want to know about 1500 BCE means plus 1500, you have to add 2021. Then the exact years will be calculated like that. In the other parts of the world during that time, cities began to develop in Indian subcontinent around 2500 BCE. That means about 4500 years before Indian subcontinent began to develop. It was also during this time the human settlements emerged in the Nile Valley in Egypt. We hear about different types of pyramids na. It was built during that time. An inscribed stone was found in Rosetta, a town on the north coast of Egypt, that contained inscriptions in 3 different languages and scripts, 1 Greek and 2 Egyptian. So in this video we have discussed about the geographical impact on Indian history and about the concepts of dates in history. I hope you are clear with today's class, children. If you have any further doubts, you can call me and clarify your doubts. Thank you, children.